All right, for number 10, guys, I want you to be very careful. Okay, so one equation, which is this one first, x plus y is greater than 2. We need to subtract x, that goes away, and I have y is greater than negative x plus 2. The other equation, which is a little tougher, is this one. 2x minus y is greater than 1. So we're going to subtract 2x, and then this is going to go away, and I'm going to have negative y is greater than negative 2x plus 1. Okay, I want you to notice that in here, we're going to divide by negative 1. Divide by negative 1, divide by negative 1. So what happens when we divide by a negative? Remember, when we divide or multiply by a negative, this will cancel out, but not only that, we need to switch our inequality sign. So I'm going to have y is less than. So we flip this. And then we have, what is negative 2 divided by negative 1 is positive 2x. And then we're going to have negative 1. So that's one equation. And this is the other equation. So let's grab the first equation. Plus 2. So we start in here. 2. And then we start with a y-intercept. And then we go down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1. So we have a line that looks like this. Whoops, I made a mistake. I need to ask myself before all this. Do I have a skipped line or a solid line? And this one's supposed to be skipped. So we're supposed to have a skipped line, not a solid one. So I messed up. So this is a skipped line. Let me try to make it very noticeable. This is a skipped line because we do not have the line under. And then we want y to be greater than, so we shade anything above because these are the y's that are bigger than, right, in the line. So we're going to color above. Now we need to graph the blue line. We start with negative 1, and then we go up 1 over 1. Up 1 over 1. Up 2 over 1. Up 2 over 1. I'm just saying all kinds of messed up things today. Now, is this a skipped or a solid? And the answer is skipped. Now do I highlight above? So we want y to be less than. So we don't highlight above, we highlight below. Because that's where the y is less than. And we have answers right here, inside this perimeter. Nothing in the line counts because that is not equal to, okay? So we want everything inside those lines. So now we need to check for our points. is 6 and 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 2. 1, 2. Part of our solution? And the answer is yes, that would be part of our solution, because if we keep going the graph and we expand it, this is going to lay on our solution. So this is a solution. Now let's check 3 and negative 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 and negative 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right here. This is not part of our solutions. Our solutions are right here, where they both meet. So this is a no. Then we need to check 1 and 5. So 1 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right here. 1 and 5. And that is a no. It's not part of our solutions right here. So no. And then negative 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 2. That is definitely not going to be a part of our solution. Sorry, you can't see that. But I was testing negative 9 and 2. Negative 9 and 2 was somewhere over here, which was not part of the solution because our solutions are here. All right. For number 11. Number 11, I want you to do the following. We don't have a graph, so we don't have something to look at visually. So I want you to do it algebraically. Okay? You can also do all these points, and I suggest you all do all these points. That's why I left a little bit of space for you to do it algebraically. But you can test all these points and see if it works for this solution. So basically, we're going to have to write this down and see if it works when I put this point in. So I'm going to copy this without the x and the y. So I have 3 times x plus y is greater than or equal to negative 3. And then I also have the other equation, which is x plus 2 times y is less than 4. So basically I copied this down without the x's. Now this is an x and this is a y. So I'm going to put 0 in place of x and 0 in place of y. 0 in place of x and 0 in place of y. And make sure that they both work. We know that 3 times 0 is 0. And plus 0 is 0. So 0 is greater than or equal to negative 3. 0 is actually bigger than negative 3 because negative 3 is a negative number, right? This one is closer to the positive sides. So this works out. Let's see if the other one works out. 0 plus 0, which is 0. Is 0 less than or equal to 4? Yeah, it's less than 4. So that one works out as well. So since they both work out, that means they are in the intersection for both. Therefore, it's a solution. Yes, this is good. Now let's do the exact same thing for all the other ones. Okay? So we have 3 times x plus y is greater than negative 3. Another other equation is x plus 2y is less than or equal to 4. Okay, so this is an x and this is a y. So instead of x right here and right here, I'm going to put a 1. And instead of y right here and right here, I'm going to put a 3. Remember, this has to work for both inequalities, okay, and I just one. A lot of times it's going to work for just one. So in here we have 3 times 1, which is 3, plus 3 is equal to 6. Is 6 bigger than negative 3? Boom. Yes. 6 is bigger than negative 3. Let's see the other one. 1 plus 6 is 7. Is 7 less than 4? Less than or equal to 4? No, this did not work out. So this is not a solution. We have to have both of them to work out. We only had the first one. Let's try the next problem. 3 times x plus y has to be greater than or equal to negative 3. And then we have x plus 2y is less than or equal to 4. Once again, this is an x, this is a y. Negative 3, negative 3, negative 2, negative 2. Now, negative 3 times 3 is equal to negative 9. Minus 2. If we combine this, it's going to give me a negative 11. Right? So this and this combined is going to give me a negative 11. Is negative 11 greater than negative 3? The answer is no. So you already know that this is not a solution. Let's continue on doing this one just to see if this one would have worked out. Negative 3 plus a negative 4. Right, if we combine this and this, we would have a negative 4, 5, 6, 7. Negative 7, it is less than 4. So this would have worked out, but this didn't. And let's do the last one. We have 3 times x plus y is greater than or equal to negative 3. And then I have x plus 2 times y is less than or equal to 4. So in here, this is an x and this is a y. This is going to be negative 4, negative 4, and 5, and 5. When we do this, we get negative 12 plus 5. Negative 12 plus 5 gives me a negative 7. Is negative 7 greater than or equal to negative 3? Is this statement correct? And no. Even though this is a bigger number, it's a negative. So this is smaller. This did not work out. So that means there's a no. Let's see if the other one would have worked out. Negative 4 plus 2 times 5 is a 10. 10. Negative 4 plus 10 is plus 6. Is that less than or equal to 4? No. Right? 6 is not less than 4, so this would not work out either. So the only answer for number 11 that was correct is the first one, 0, 0. But you must have all this work to show your answer.